All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to D's Divinity, D's Divine Tarot. Thank you for joining in with me today. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to all the former subscribers and welcome to all the new subscribers. Once again, thank you all for joining in with me today. As you see from the title of the video, we're going to go ahead and jump into this beautiful, divine, feminine, holistic health and healing energy. Yes, let's. Before we do, it should go without saying, please do check the description box for any information that you may want or need to know. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to let me know. As it states in the description box, these readings are intended to be timeless. Time and energy are fluid, meaning you could have already gone through this, you may currently be going through this, and or this may be a prophetic message to come. If you decide to embrace and embody the energy or advice that Spirit has for you within the reading or readings, they are general. Please keep that in mind. Not all may apply to you, and that's perfectly all right. Take what does, let the rest fly. It could be a message for someone else, all right? Also, I do not subscribe to gender roles as far as male, female. I will say he, she in reference to masculine and or feminine energy, but it doesn't matter. We all have them both within us, okay? Flip-flop yourself as you need to. I am not responsible for the way that you interpret or take the reading, okay? That's why I always say, stay tapped into your higher self. Allow Spirit to lead and guide you, and you'll know that you know that you know. So if that shoe don't fit, please don't force it. Don't come to me talking about your feet, your toes, and currents hurt, because I did not do it. And I apologize for you mistaken or whatever. All right? That's on you. That's on you, baby. Anyway. I think that's really it. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm big on numerology in case this is your first time or you haven't checked out one of my other videos. So whether or not I call it out, if you're drawn to it, it's for a reason. Spirit is likely trying to get your attention at that very moment. It may be confirmation for you, especially if you start to see that number. When I call it out or, draw particular attention to it, I'm intending for it to maybe resonate with your life path number, the day or month you were born. Could even potentially be talking about your favorite jersey number, you know what I'm saying, your kid's favorite jersey number. If you have kids, just pay attention. Maybe even talking about the house that you need to pay particular attention to. If you check your natal chart, there are all kind of free sites out there to do so. If you are interested, just look it up. Yeah, so especially if it has to do with the house, or the energy that they're in, you may want to check the what sign is transiting through that house, for this particular month or the time that you view it or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I think that's finally it, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this. We are utilizing the Crystal Mandala Oracle and what is this? I'm drawing a blank. Legacy of the Divine. I love both of these. But anyways, that's what we're using this week. So they have already been shuffled and blessed. I do want to get a quick word of prayer before we jump into this reading. To the Most High, Heavenly and Divine, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, those of you who truly, truly support, protect, nurture, guide us, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Thank you for this day and this opportunity. Thank you, of course, for using me as a clear and open channel, for bringing forth the messages for the collector straight and clear, no chaser. Allow, as always, for the message to uplift, enlighten, encourage, heal, strengthen, nurture, nourish, whatever the viewer may need at the time of viewing, and may it play out, of course, as always, for the highest good of all involved. Whether or not it hurts, especially if it hurts, we know that that's growth, and we thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot thank you enough, even if I had 10,000 tongues. All these blessings, once again, I come and say thank you. Ashe, ashe, ashe. All right, y'all, without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has for us today to finish out the week. What do we have today? Thank you. I love it when they do. Just come on out of there. I don't even waste no time. Look here. Telling y'all, after always after a major transformation, you have to, just like we got, after all that 5 energy, we got nourishment. And it's funny because it's bringing that same lower chakra, like the root and the sacral, you know, taking care of your womb. But you got to nourish and rest, you know. It's like meditate, like sit back, relax, and track. And I even see a dark body like the Empress, you know, like somebody folded up, just balled up in the fetal position. You know, it's needed. It's time. With this 36 potentially being a 9, you made it, baby. How did it go? I just keep hearing, so glad I made it. So glad I made it. So glad I made it through. Yeah, and it's like, but now you got to take care of yourself. You know what I mean? 333 is powerful, coming through heavy, and even the 3 and the 6 both ultimately reduced to a 3, right? I don't know. Somebody been going through something like. I hear a shattered, maybe earth shatter. Maybe you receive some earth shattering news, and you really gotta, relieve yourself, and repair and heal from this. Because I feel like somebody may have taken you down through there. You yourself, you know what I'm saying, could have taken you yourself down through there. But it's some kind of lesson, some kind of major cycle, y'all. That, I feel like your foundation was shattered. That's what I'm getting. Your foundation had to be shattered so it can be built even stronger. How many is this? It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 6. That's that tower energy, man. I've been feeling this heavy all week. Major change, y'all. Some of y'all rock the boat, but it's not in, obviously it could have something to do with the romantic or sexual relationship, but what I was getting to, it ain't gotta just be that. Like, I'm feeling like it's a lot more metaphorical too than that, as far as like something or someone or somewhere you've been, like, literally rocked your boat, you know. That's why I heard shattering, it was earth shattering. It could just be news you received. Maybe you even telling this to somebody else, you know? You causing this earth shattering. I just heard cataclysmic event in somebody else's life, and look at this, came back out. This was that Monday? But whatever this was, it was intended with this 13 potentially being a 4. It was intended to balance and stabilize you here. Scorpionic energy transform. I'm telling you, this change, whatever this was, could even have been a relationship with a particular Scorpio or during Scorpio season. I'm also being told for you to check your Venus, check your if you got Scorpio in the 4th house, this is especially for you. Okay. 4th house is typically ruled by Cancer, but may have something to do with your family, because I'm telling you that foundation may even have something to do with your mother, especially if your mother is Scorpio or got Scorpio heavy in her chart. All right. That's heavy. That's heavy. I'm getting that real heavy. Something real heavy with Scorpio. It could just be that transformative energy. I always get the Phoenix rising too out of this tiger's eye energy. So this may just have something to do with you and your own personal transformation here. Okay? Look at you rising up from the ashes, baby. You balanced and made anew. It was divine time. It was intent. Like this was divine time, like divine intervention. It ain't nothing else you can do or say necessarily. You had to learn to temper yourself, to really balance yourself. That fiery, passionate, masculine energy with the feminine, watery, nurturing energy. You had to. Okay? And it's time for you to, they really screaming for you to take, it's time. Like I said from the get-go, it's time. Currently, they wanted me to show you this. Look at here. You got the victory. This is Aries energy. You waiting for your ships to come in. You been patient. That's what you had. Oh, that's what you had to learn. Because even with this temperance, like, oh my God, I get patience and love. That's what you had. Because you had to renew this love. And that's powerful, because that's where we're going to leave it right there. Because look at this. It took patience. It took time for this to develop. Because you got this fire and the water right here. Like I said, even with this temperance energy, man. Oh my God, that is powerful. The newness, the new. You had to let it come through. All about that love. Love for self first and foremost before you can expect it or even find it in anyone else. Not that you need to be looking for it in anyone else, but y'all know what I'm saying. Those that know, you know. Man. I feel like y'all need to check out, I believe it was Monday for this reading. But I'm going to see if anything else jumps out at me. I do feel like the focus is here because, and you have to do this first before this can even come out. It's going to be so much passionate, like loving, joyous energy. I don't feel like y'all really going to know what to do with it. It's not funny, but I really don't feel like it's like y'all been waiting, because all I get, and it's powerful because what I get out of this is like feel like y'all been waiting and being patient for so long, and y'all, that's the toughest lesson. It can be the most difficult lesson because, baby, if you ever wish for patience, you got to be ready, like, because it ain't no joke. That shit is hard. I'm just saying, but it's worth it. You know, it's really worth it. And that's what you're seeing right here. I mean, look what you got. You got a whole new offer. Somebody may even be coming through trying to propose, y'all, because I'm telling y'all, it's something that's really going. I just felt a rush, and that's what it feels like. It's literally like a rush of emotion, but you had to prepare yourself for that. And that's powerful coming off that sensitivity from yesterday, because that's why you've been letting loose, crying out all that energy to bring in what you've been wishing for, what you've been hoping for and waiting for, you know. All my life I had to fight is what I just heard. All my life I pray for someone like you, and I thank God that I finally found you. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, that was rough for me to even get that out, because, honey, my voice and my throat is through. But let's see. Somebody's still trying to sing. They don't care. They do not care. They want to sing it, honey, to you. Or you, ma'am, whatever. Pages 164 through 167. Ascended Master Mataji and Crimson Cooperite, Relief and Repair, number 36. We bring you the blessing of relief and repair. Our warmth and nurturing will restore and rebalance your body, mind, and soul when the light of spirit burns too brightly. Spiritual light is like the light of the sun. It brings life and joy, but too much can burn. If that happens to you, you will feel overwhelmed, overheated, overexcited, or overstretched, mentally, physically, or emotionally. And that's why all this temperance and balance and patience is coming through. You're going to need that. You can't rush it, okay? We will help you recover and increase your ability to be exposed to spiritual light again in future. Yeah, that's what it's saying. We will help you recover and increase your ability to be exposed to spiritual light again in future without becoming overloaded or burnt out. We ask you to soften and relax into our rich red energy now, which nurtures you with the cooling, restorative life force of the Earth Mother. We shall help you naturally discharge excess energy whilst we revive, strengthen, and fortify you with our nourishing grace. That's it. I had to make sure I was reading the right card again. That's crazy. This is what's standing out to me. There are times when the body just needs softness and time to simply be and express itself in a spontaneous, carefree way. It needs to be like a little child, happy and allowed to play and feel good. It needs to switch off from thinking about spiritual matters and doing healing work now and then. You need discipline to continue to grow on a spiritual path and to heal yourself. And if you balance that discipline with self-loving, self-caring attitude with this temperance and balance here, it won't be so difficult to keep it up. They always lead me to the right. Perfect. What else is standing out right here is this oracle also indicates that any situation that may appear to be never ending is not so, and any brokenness of heart or will, defeat, or apparent failure can and will be resolved and restored through the hand of her radiant grace. She will bestow her blessing of relief and repair upon you in your life situation. You gotta allow it. It says, allow her grace to resolve your life circumstances as she sees fit, so you can be revived by her rich, warm life force. Okay. So the healing process says, the invocation. I call upon the crystal angel of Crimson Cooperite and Ascended Master Mataji, who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing blessing of relief and repair. I take delight in the divine restoration without limitation. I thank you for the healing grace of life and vitality you bring to my body, mind, and spirit now. May the tender, reviving love of your embrace be felt by all beings in need. Through divine compassion, unconditional love, and my own free will, so be it. All right? And then you can say this too. I choose of my own free will through this and any lifetime and through all layers of my entire being to unconditionally receive the healing gift of relief and repair from the Divine Mother through divine grace and unconditional love. So be it. All right? And then they go on to say, you can also bow your head and say, using the energy behind this card, of course. May divine love bring the Divine Mother's gift of relief and repair to all beings who can benefit from her unconditional love. May all beings be happy and free, according to divine compassion and in service to the great divine plan of love unfolding. So be it. All right? And then finally, the affirmation that you can say aloud 3 times. I receive the blessings of the Universal Mother unconditionally. I am blessed with her warming grace of relief and repair. Again, I receive the blessings of the Universal Mother unconditionally. I am blessed with her warming grace of relief and repair. And one more time for the divine, okay? Completing the Holy Trinity. I receive the blessings of the Universal Mother unconditionally. I am blessed with her warming grace of relief and repair. That's one way, a powerful way to end the week, y'all. And as I mentioned, I did say I wanted to see what jumps out at me. Almost forgot. If anything else jumps out at me. Your spirit is rapidly expanding beyond what opinion and logic can contain. It needs to be free to run wild with divine grace in the world, okay? The divine spirit is wild within you. Have compassion for yourself as you go through this. It says, when this oracle comes to you, there's an opportunity to break away from the tribe, to step into your divine destiny in a new way. In time, you will connect with a new conscious crew, but you may have to take some steps on your own for a while. It is going to take courage, but you have that in abundance. It might startle some people around you who don't understand what you're choosing or why. Yeah, I love it though. You might not even know exactly why yourself. If you feel an instinct within for growth, trust it. Your wild tiger spirit is rising, and this is lifting you out of the world you have known into a time of increasing vibrancy and radiant, loving life. Roar loud and proud. Your kindred tiger spirit soul will Your kindred tiger spirit souls will hear you and be drawn to your light. All right. And like I said, you can go to the other day. Want to say it was Monday or Tuesday to see what the healing process is for this. Okay. I love that though. I love it. It's beautiful. That's what I have for you. For those of you who this resonates with, I pray that it does. And if it does, you know what to do. But for those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies down below, because you never ever know how this may help someone grow, especially and including yourself. And I pray that's what you're here for. If someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you haven't already, whether or not somebody comes to mind, to be quite honest, but especially if somebody comes to mind. And I truly appreciate that if you do, okay? If you want to join me for another day, you can check the link in the description box below. I will see you there. If not, please take care. Until the next one, y'all, be easy, be gentle, be loving and kind and compassionate to yourself. For real, it's a process. It's a journey. It's a marathon, all right? All right, now, y'all take care. But please don't forget your love and light, because it truly makes everything all right. Peace.